Salutations.
You best be sure to explore the whole island, you hear? Don't you mind, we get paid to do that.
Well met. Finally, a new recruit. I was beginning to think I'd turn to salt before they sent anyone to this beach. And if I did turn to salt, I suspect the Waweran Spirox would have a fine time pecking me to bits. They don't take to our presence on Cricori Island, you see. And though they have yet to squawk war from those colorful beaks of theirs, they've done everything they can to be a nuisance and prompt us to leave. Eager, that's good. Perhaps they've sent me more than the usual giblets this time. To think I thought my appointment here was a subtle suggestion that I'm no longer of use to the army of Garrowin. We'll show them I'm not so inept as they may think. You see, the Spirox have sent poachers to hunt the sand snappers to near extinction, taking from us one of our prime food sources. But you'll show them, won't you? No hesitation, I like it. You will kill the poachers, and they will know Guylock knows how to delegate. Have you slit their gizzards? Good start. But if you believe my theories, there's more going on down here than my superiors think. They sent me here to babysit some harmless poachers, but the Wawerans are up to something on these beaches. The poachers are a diversion, I say. Any fool can see war is coming, though some may not want to, because the Wawerans have the advantage here. Oh, now I haven't gotten so far as figuring out any of that. But maybe you can help me. I've seen them mining ore along the valley walls, and I suspect they mean to make weapons of it. But oh, it could also be something so much more nefarious. And wouldn't discovering such a plot earn the both of us promotions? Why don't you bring back some samples of the ore and let us see for ourselves? Good. Some think The Spiroks are just pretty birds with bad attitudes, but I think differently. They're up to something, I know it. Do you have the ore? Did they molt at seeing you interrupt their plans? That's the way to do it. Well, now, let's have a look. This is strange. This is mostly rock. There's barely any ore at all. Mighty suspicious, if you ask me. I think it is time to earn our promotions. I'd like you to travel to Krykori village, just north of here, and speak with Primary Konzug Zumha. Show him what we found, and be sure to mention me. This only supports my claims. The Spiroks are not so empty-headed as to think this will be of any use to them. It stinks of a greater design.
Did you get them? Our troops will be pleased. I needed you to gather them for me because I have been busy working on creating something special for one of our veterans. Would you care to deliver this special bait to Nibba Ooze for me? With this special concoction on his line, he is sure to land magnificent catches. You can find him fishing just east of here. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I am certain he will as well.
Hello. Ah, great, thank you. That dry sock, always out to make something new. Merely fishing. I was stationed here once some time ago, and the fishing was... well, it wasn't necessarily the best place to fish, but it was good enough for me to come back. The fish bite at a pace I am comfortable with. I also sell the Cricori salt fins I catch for a bit of coin. Would you care to help me catch some? It is really quite relaxing. Great! You can find them all around this side of the island. Did you catch them? Great! It's a pity you didn't fish up any bull saltfin, however. They sell for much more. They swim in the same schools as the regular saltfin, but don't bite as often. If you take your time, though, I'm sure you can fish one up. Would you be willing to try to find one for me? They aren't fond of my bait, I think. I appreciate it. Return to me when you find one. Catch one yet? Nice work. You're a natural. Maybe someday you'll even fish up the biggest bull of them all, Vethka the Gorger. I first saw him when I was originally stationed here, and none have yet managed to catch him. Since then, he's stolen my bait a number of times. If you find him, let me know. Anyway, thank you for your help.
Tykor Guylock managed to do something worthwhile. That'll come as a surprise to quite a few parties. I myself have thought he was given an unfair lot. Not everyone can master griffin riding, and it's not his fault he fell straight onto the head of Archlord Gorsak. Now, about this ore. You're right. The Wawerans should know this ore is worthless. Perhaps. Yes, perhaps this is related to the excavation of the cave in the northwest. I've been meaning to send someone out there to take care of it. Are you up to it? I want the excavators dead, and I want evidence of what they're digging up. We must solve this puzzle. Then you will return to me as soon as you have found something. Oh, and we should leave Tykor out of this from here on out. He has done his part, but just in case, his supposed incompetence has nothing to do with his griffin riding skills. Let's leave this to those better qualified. What are they up to? Have you found anything worthwhile? Our parsers have found pieces of this pottery before. They believe it is the remains of ceremonial jars, and the directions for the rite are inscribed in the inscriptions on its surface. If they have pieced this together, of course! This must be what they're up to. My scouts reported them gathering and preparing something southwest of here. With this evidence in hand, I believe they may be trying to invoke an ancient rite. I'll leave it to you to interrupt them. And be swift about it! There's obviously far more to the Spear Rock than we had thought. The more freedom we give the Wawerans to experiment with artifacts of power, the more likely they are to turn this power against us effectively.